Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Kyle Bradish. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, but taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Carlo Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And he deals. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Everson Pereira in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed. One out, base is empty. And a 4-pitch walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
It's Aaron Judge now, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Checks over to first, back safely.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Pulls that one foul. Pereira over at first with 1 away. That one fouled off. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kicks and deals. In the air to left down the line. Schwarber in pursuit. Drops into the glove. take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now, Anthony Volpe. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Baltimore, today's starting pitcher, Jordan Montgomery. What do we have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
The pitch. To the right side. Goldie steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, and as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
That's outside, and the count is 2-0. And a strike in there.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a big swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Line drive. Jump throw. Not in time, and legs it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. There's the strike. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a pop-up on the move. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Swing and a miss
1 and 2.
as he was out front that time.
And that's in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ryan Mountcastle getting on deck circle. That to right. Santander under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second from Baltimore. No score. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Bradish back to work. Volpe playing up the middle at short, 25 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Two and one now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And the pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Righty to the plate. Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And Gleyber Torres retired. And the Yanks go quietly. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
As the lefty gets to work,
No,
and a
that's
good
the
eye
ball.
there. And that's outside, and that's ball 2. That one down the line. Goldie takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
David.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a foul ball. Way outside, and 1-1. Man at first, one away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second, and that chance handled. There's one on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Off the mark there. 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Curve, hit right back to him. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Seiya Suzuki stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Top of the 3rd, no score. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Next offering upstairs. And that's downstairs and outside. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 down, nobody on. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles, went deep in the ball game last night. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
The 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cody Bellinger, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, ball 1. Man at second. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And another ball. Beavers, the runner at second with 1 away. That one finds the zone, and now 3-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Reached on an infield single his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Around third, he scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Two outs. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back onto the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Carlo Jimenez. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And the batter now, Everson Pereira. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one. And it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Judge in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Judge over the top.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Volpe. Struck out swinging his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Orioles up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low. Anthony Santander waiting for a turn at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Slap the other way, foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Righty delivers on the ground out to short. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. That's a little bit low. This one smoked out to left. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up. And ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now the lefty. And there's the strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he grounds one to the right side. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The catcher, number 35,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. Strike 1. Kicks and deals. missed.
One ball, one strike.
And a pitch. That one just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2-2 now. And a curve misses outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Base hit center field. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One away, runners at second and third. Now it's J.D. Davis. Golden opportunity right here. In there at the knees. Second and third, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Chris Clark getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Peter also throwing. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Just misses there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Play made. That ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. New inning getting started, and here is Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
The right-hander back to work. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Outside low, 1-1. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The Orioles leading by a run here in the second game of the series. And Gleyber takes outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Jeffrey Springs.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. Grounded out his first time. That one inside. Ball 1. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the mark. And now 2-0.
No strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Seiya Suzuki stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. And that's down and away. And he deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. He goes down looking. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Dylan Beavers. Montgomery back to work. That clips the corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Ball one there.
It's a good take.
1-2.
That one ripped. Get out of town. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now back.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Holliday.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Suzuki on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip.
Gunnar.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
I mean, the green monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something. But I can only imagine how difficult it was to navigate out there in the outfield.
Two outs. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Paul Goldschmidt. The lefty fires. Into center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carlo Jimenez. There's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 0-1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Goldie around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is wild.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And next is the designated hitter, Everson Pereira. In there for strike 1. The pitch. And there's the strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First and third, 1 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Anthony Santander waiting to hit for the Yankees. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two on, one out, and that's too high. Ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Anthony Santander at the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. At the belt and fires. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a strike to Gleyber. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Clark.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle.
Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
And the pitch. And he takes a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tyler Matzik, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Loaisiga warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And into the box for Baltimore, J.D. Davis. That's hard hit on the line. Suzuki makes the grab.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And the Orioles leave one, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 51, Jordan Weems.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Baker getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Right-handed reliever, and there's a ball.
2-1.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber sizing this one up, puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and there's a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. That's to third. Over to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there.
1-0.
And the righty deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Yeah, that's too high. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one the other way. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. First pitch just misses. The Orioles trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. And that's in the dirt. The 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. Beavers over at second. Bellinger on at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Volpe to second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 4-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Clayton Beeter.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
2 on, 1 out. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Left-hand batter waits. That one close. Rule the ball. And the count even 1-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 3-run dinger. His 22nd homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Judge has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, 2-2. Popped up. Volpe settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now, Carlo Jimenez. Weems back to work. Weems in his 7th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Righty to the plate. Up and in, and 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
Cancel.
Payoff pitch. Down the line. And that's a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Everson Pereira stepping in now for the Yankees. Wouldn't chase that time. And misses inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
One down, base is empty. On the outside corner, now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Judge rips that one. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. The line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Slings to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter,
Kobe Mayo will hit next.
Mayo.
That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get a strike 1.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground ball.
On the mound now, Tyler Matzik. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Tyler Matzik.
Next to hit, Dylan Beavers. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Mayo stands at first with 1 out. In the air out to center. Judge cutting across. Unable to catch up, and it gets down.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one's in there. Strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Next one misses. And the count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holliday. Foul ball there. In there at the knees. 0-2. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. All loaded up here in the 2nd game of the series. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Strike 3. Frozen with the front door slider. Orioles leave them loaded, and they're on top 7-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And a foul ball. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so
second
far
baseman,
as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. And this situation will keep a close eye on his approach.
1 strike away. Lifted in the air right center field. Beavers on the move to the gap. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.